Hello miners! I hope I'm not distracting you too much from your daily dose of mineral collection and beer consumption. Today, especially for my regular viewers, will be a totally new video about a game most of you probably never heard of before, called Deep Rock Galactic. To people who don't know about this game, which is most likely 99% of my subscribers, thanks for that 4K subs lads, keep going. Let me introduce you to Notch's cave game, but some talented people actually made it into a full game and inserted drunk dwarfs everywhere. In this game, you have been recruited as a slave for a galactic corporation called Deep Rock. Your job? Mine colorful ores, build factorial infrastructure, and collect alien eggs, so the higher-ups can hatch kawaii catgirl aliens. Wait, is that really true? Well, it doesn't matter, just like you and your teammates. All of the missions you are sent on are happening deep underground of the very rich planet Hoaxes, and the company you are working for will take any opportunity to leave the excavation zone without you. In this game, there isn't a single person or even a machine that would care about you or your life, except your teammates. All the missions can be played either solo or with up to 4 players in total. This drastically changes the flow of the game, as no longer are you stuck in this miserable job alone, you are now stuck in this miserable job with other alcohol-loving dwarfs. There is the occasional whining about worrying about death, or scolding the utterly slow machinery, or just friendly barter between you and your buddies, but there is no better way to express emotions, respect, and many more moral factors than the salute button. Wow, what an introduction! So, if you didn't pick it up already, today we are not going to talk about the game at all. No gameplay, no strategy, not a single tip how to improve your risk game, just this simple salute under your V button. If you happen to live above a rock, you might have never heard about the infamous rock and stone line. Or maybe you saw it once or twice, but never understood what it meant. Why do those people out of nowhere talk about stone? And most importantly, why is everyone so energetic and enthusiastic about it? There isn't a single video talking about this topic, outside of memes here and there, so I will gladly and with pleasure explain to everyone involved in the game and outside of it, what does rock and stone mean. There is a reason I gave this entire background of the game in the intro. You, my dear viewer, now know what kind of environment this game takes place in. This isn't your friendly truck simulator, but actually an extreme life hazard and full of danger job. If you think about it very seriously, this is a really sadistic game where people, or dwarfs in this case, are treated like a replaceable resource and the employees are aware of it. That's exactly why this simple salute between you and your coworkers is the first reason it's so iconic and repeated so much. It's the buzzword that fills everyone around with hope, with all those positive emotions, because once you hear one of you shout this slogan, you are obligated to reply and spread the morale boost even more. These are no longer empty motivational speeches coming from a mission control, or a bland narrator saying something fake like, "You're doing a good job, keep it up, buddy." No, of course not. It's the close circle of people who are in the same exact situation as you. A situation that is very dark and grim and very dangerous. Yet, you all still find the energy and most importantly, the strength to shout with pure enthusiasm the most basic thing you are all fighting for, which is the infamous rock and stone. Let's now discuss and answer the questions that the dwarves are asking themselves. What does rock and stone even mean? In my own opinion, I understand this salute as a classic inverse of expectations. This planet, being rich in very rare and very valuable resources like morkite, nitro or even simple gold, shows that the company that decided to excavate this planet has a huge reason for it. but as the players, just being simple mining dwarves, fight for the most basic and common resource on here, that is simple stone. With this, we can see that the dwarves are aware of their very low value, and how their lives, even if meaningless and worthless, are still worth fighting for. This is just one of those characteristics of dwarves. They are willing to fight for everything they see as valuable to them, opposite to humans, where they are going to fight over a wrong flavor of milkshake at McDonald's. Dwarves aren't the brightest creatures, but they sure are the most hard-working ones. Lastly, I wanted to touch upon the situations where the salute actually occurs. I'm going to speak from my personal experience here first, and later talk about the bigger image. I personally play this game only with the best engineer in the entire Deep Rock Corporation. That is my fiancé. We usually do this salute right before every mission, right as the drop pod launches, after an intense and successful fight that is usually a short calm before another storm, and of course after finishing every mission, when the good old Molly is already in the escape pod and we are in the safety. This for me highlights all of those scenarios, especially with all the information I said a minute ago. This form of celebration is a morale boost not only before the dangerous missions, but also accomplishing harder challenges and finishing the entire mission successfully. Without it, the game would honestly not be the same. This isn't just the cherry on top of the cake. This salute is an enormous world building tool and a very fun interaction between you and your teammates. A simple hello or goodbye emote like in Overwatch is very universal, but it doesn't add anything to the universe of the game, whereas the rock and stone salute not only fits the game and its universe very well, but it also fits the players and it fits the community. You can for a moment feel like this strong and brave dwarf that is ready to use everything in his arsenal to complete a mission that in the higher-ups' eyes is just another checkmark on his notebook. As I said, in the overall image of this salute, I see this as a form of recognizing one of your coworkers, or should I say friends outside the game itself. When you leave a random comment saying rock and someone replies to you by finishing the line by adding the stone, you aren't just talking with a stranger anymore. You have met one of your own, one of the dwarfs in the wild, and for a split second, you are taken back to that harsh universe of Deep Rock Galactic, where even the most dangerous and hazardous of missions are nothing compared to the power of pure brotherhood friendship. Thanks for watching. Have a lovely day, and rock on, brothers and sisters.